Hey everyone, this is Ryder from YoGov, and I wanted to take a few minutes to share important information from the IRS regarding the stimulus checks that are being distributed this week. So, in this video, I'm going to show you a few different things, but mainly I'm going to show you how to create an IRS account to check your refund status. And if you haven't received your refund by this Wednesday, April 15th, you can create an account and check your status and add payment information if necessary. So the reason I'm doing this today, Tuesday, April 14th, is because yesterday the Treasury Secretary, Steve Mnuchin, made this announcement that you can go to irs.gov, log in, and see your refund status and stimulus status. And if you haven't received it by midweek, you can add payment information or take any other action necessary. So I'm going to go over this briefly. It's pretty self-explanatory, but there's a few tricky things that I want to point out in this video. So first, make sure you do go to irs.gov, and it is a .gov. All of the pages in this flow that I'm going to show you now are .gov pages. That's very important. The Treasury Secretary emphasizes that. Many people are emphasizing that. Make sure if you need to access specific information related to your refund, your SBA loan applications, etc., make sure it's an official Gov website. Unless, of course, you're going through a bank for the PPP program, but that's a separate video. So go to irs.gov. You see this homepage here. There's a lot of great resources that they have added in recent days, but the first thing you need to do is create an account to log in. So click View Your Account here, and then you'll get to this screen, and you'll click the Create or View Your Account. Now, before go to the next screen, I want to show you this bolded statement here. Your balance will update no more than once every 24 hours, usually overnight. That's important for a couple of reasons. One, you don't need to obsess and check several times a day because nothing will change. Even though a lot of us have the impulse to want to just keep checking, I think that's the reason they put this there. And the second reason related to that is they don't want their servers overloaded. So many of these government sites have been seeing record levels of internet traffic, record levels. The SBA website 3 weeks ago kept crashing because of the loan programs and their old system. They finally changed it 2 weeks ago, which is amazing. But before that, their site kept crashing. So I think the IRS has put this here to discourage multiple visits per day. Okay, create or view your account. The first step is you'll verify your email. I didn't screenshot those pages, but you'll verify your email. Then you'll get an 8-digit code in your email that you'll have to input. And then you get to this screen, which is verify basic information. It's okay, pretty straightforward. First name, last name, date of birth, and social security number. Two pieces, though, that you may need to look up if you're not sure. The first is you need to know your filing status for your most recent tax return. So you need to know how you filed to indicate that. They will verify that. Or if you didn't file, you also need to check that box too. The second thing is you'll need to know the address you used on your tax return. They will also check that. So a couple things I want to point out in case you need to verify those, look them up ahead of time. Once you do that, you'll verify your phone number. So you put in your mobile phone number, you'll get a text message, and you'll get a 6-digit code like we have with many sites that you'll need to verify here. And so then they have validated both your email and your phone number. Finally, they want to verify a financial account that is tied to your social security number. So you have a few different options here. I'm going to go over them briefly. So you can put in 8 digits of a credit card that you have, a student loan account number, an auto loan account number, a mortgage or home equity account number, or a home equity line of credit account number, or click if you don't have any of these. So all of these are tied to your social. security number, and they will do some verification. What type of verification will they do? So here's what the IRS says here, and here's their note about this. So basically, they'll use this information to verify your identity only. They will not charge any money and are not sharing any account balances with anyone on the IRS team. A soft inquiry will show up on your credit report to let you know that the IRS accessed your credit report information. And they say this will not increase or decrease your credit score, and lenders will not be able to see this. The last piece here is if you have a credit freeze, you authorize us to bypass that freeze to verify your identity. That's very important. We've heard from many people that with the SBA loan program, they were actually skipped because they had their credit frozen. And when the SBA loan officer went to check their credit to approve their advance, they couldn't do it because their credit was frozen. So in this case, it sounds like the IRS, you authorize the IRS to bypass any freeze to verify your identity. Okay, so you do that. Then you're confirmed. Assuming the information matches, you're confirmed. You create a username and password and a site phrase or site image. Again, this is to verify that when you go to irs.gov to log in, you recognize these items and it's the official login for your IRS account. And there's a few prompts here. One, success, to let you know that yes, you have verified your identity and created a user profile. Two, a security announcement that the IRS will send notifications to confirm registration and profile changes, but will never send unsolicited emails, okay? That's very important. They will never send unsolicited emails to you. Finally, you get to your login page here, and you can see payment options. If you need to add payout options too, if you don't receive your stimulus money, again, this is all about the stimulus money. If you don't receive it by tomorrow, you will want to do this to check status and add information if necessary. You can do that here when you're logged in. So, and you do get an email confirmation as well when you have successfully created this account. Okay, the last two things I want to point out here is on the IRS website, they do have other great resources that they have added. One about coronavirus tax relief. Many of us know that the tax deadline has been extended. There's more information here on the IRS website. You can navigate to this page from the irs.gov homepage. And there's more information here you can look over. And the last is, if you're wondering how much am I going to get from the stimulus, you're still not sure. There's been a lot of videos and information, but here is it direct from the IRS. Who is eligible, who's not eligible, how much, do we need to take action? All those FAQ questions you can also see here as well. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Here's how the homepage looks again on the irs.gov website. Again, if this is helpful, we'd love it if you subscribe to our channel. We're going to be doing these videos every day since information does change every day. And so please subscribe. The vast majority of you just view and don't subscribe, so it would help us a lot if you do subscribe. It takes a second. Hit the button in the bottom right corner. And most importantly, stay safe and stay home and stay healthy. Thanks again.